Hi, I'm Mary Locy, and today we are here with Jon Elsasser with the Canal Tavern of Zoar. Hi, Jon.
Hi, Mary.
Jon, can you tell us a little bit about your business?
Yeah, I sure can, Mary. Thanks for inviting me to talk about it. This building was the original inn on the canal for the Society of Separatists of Zoar. And the part we're sitting in now was built in 1832, but the part to our to the left here was built in 1829, just shortly after the canal opened up. And it was a hotel and inn for about 15 years, and then ultimately became a home for the family of the people that ran the mill across the street for the Zoarites too. It was a home then until the 1970s, and a local business person restored it and turned it into a restaurant. And it's been a number of restaurants since then, and I've owned it since 2011. Did quite a bit of restoration and preservation work, and we ran it for 7 years as a restaurant. And last year we decided to take a different business model, and now we are a special event and private event center.
Okay. So if there's any events going on, where could people go and find out about them?
Well, the best way is on our Facebook page, which is, of course, facebook.com/Canal Tavern of Zoar. We also have a website, canaltavernofzoar.com. And I do have both an email marketing tool and a text marketing tool, which people can sign up for on our website.
Okay. And for events, how many people can you hold in the different areas?
Yeah. So for a private event, we actually have 4 different areas that we can accommodate people. The main floor, where we are right now, seats 32 in this room comfortably. We can actually bump it up to 40, but I like to say sort of plan around 32. So it's a small group, maybe a rehearsal dinner or something like that. We have an upstairs dining room which can seat, I'll say again, 46 is kind of the ideal number. We can seat up to about 50 there. Downstairs we have a Rathskeller, which is a neat venue. It's a vaulted stone cellar, which was originally built in 1832 by the Zoarites, and it was their refrigerator. But we do heat it, and it's a nice area for a small group. It seats 18 very nicely. Anywhere from 6 to 18 is great. Again, we can go to 21 if we have to. And then lastly, we have an outside patio. Of course, today, which being February, is not probably very usable, but in sort of April, May through October, it's a beautiful area, overlooks the Ohio and Erie Canal and the Tuscarawas River. And when we were open as a restaurant, that was people's favorite place to go, and so it's still a nice place for events. I've got a couple events already scheduled in the next couple months out there, so got 4 different places that people can use.
And when someone schedules an event here, would that be, do you offer catering services?
Yeah, very good question. Yeah, so we have a couple, I'll say, strategic partners we work with. One of them is a local firm, Benson's. In fact, Mike Smith, the owner, lives in Zoar. So we've used them for a number of events, but we've also used some other caterers. We've used Sublime Smoke out of Bolivar. Basically, so somebody can either ask us to do that, and we will arrange it for them. They can do it themselves. They can bring in their own food. The only thing we have to do is we do have a full bar 7 days a week, and so we do serve the alcohol and soft drinks.
Okay. Is there any other events coming or anything that you want to tell people about?
Well, again, certainly if they're interested in reserving at busy times, or of course in the May, June, July time because of weddings, because of graduation. So if they're interested, they should always contact us sort of early for that. But in terms of private events, just contact us and we'll figure out whether we're available or not. We don't rent out the facility to multiple people at the same time. So if you rent the main floor, you've got the whole building. You don't have to worry about tripping over somebody else. But then special events, yeah, we're planning a Kentucky Derby party the first Saturday of May. That was always a tradition when we had our regular restaurant, and we want to continue that. We've had some pop-up restaurants. In fact, my first chef has come back a couple times already, and we've had a pop-up restaurant for the weekend, and people call in and make a reservation and select their entrees. And we're looking at having a couple other special events later. I've got an Oktoberfest, which will benefit historic Zoar Village. We've done last year, and we'll do it again this year, a New Year's Eve party for Zoar. We're going to do a South American night because I lived in South America for a while and I like their food. And again, it's not for people that are worried about South American food. It's not strange. It's kind of like a barbecue, really. And we'll do one of those this summer too.
Okay. Well, thank you for meeting with me today.
Yeah. Well, thanks for talking.